Conor McGregor's still under contract with the UFC, but would you be open to a super fight with Mike Perry for the King of Violence title?
Yeah, write the check, baby. Let's go. I saw Eddie Alvarez wobble him up. I feel like he's got the power. Very scary, very dangerous, but I'm a dangerous dude. I came into someone's hometown, made it happen, sold the crowd out. I'm that fucking dude. So, yeah, bring the check, bro, because I took a pay cut to get here and then went out there, did my thing tonight. I've seen Perry's boxing. He's a very scary dude power-wise. And like I told Eddie, I got power too, and I'm going to hit you a lot more often, and I ain't fucking dumb. I ain't just going to just straight up. I got head movement. I got skills to pay the bills, and, yeah, write the check. We'll see what happens. And, hey, he was doubting me too, man, so silence him the fuck up.
And with that Conor fight, Dave Feldman comes back here, says Conor comes up to him, says, I want that Jeremy Stephens fight next. So what are your thoughts there? You fighting the Irishman?
Oh, Cocaine Conor. He's got a long path, bro. It's all good promotion. Love it. Love to come in there right in front of his face, have him doubt me. I felt like Feldman and him were up against me. Like, everybody was up against me, bro. I came to another city. To feel this type of resolve, like Adesanya said, bro, like, everybody doubted me. Everybody had me out. Like, up in someone else's city, took out another king. He said I wasn't a champion, but it ain't fucking hardware that makes you a champion. It's heart. It's grit, it's resilience, it's persistence, it's fucking willing to take a pay cut to make a delusion a reality. And I think, I bring my pain to purpose. You guys don't know what the fuck I've had to deal with to get here. And you'll never know. But it feels fucking good, dude. It feels good to be in this moment.
Dave Melanger, Sports Talk Philadelphia. Even though the Philadelphia fans were against you this whole week, do you have a whole new respect for the city of Philadelphia, especially fighting it in here for the first time?
Absolutely. My dad is 38 years in the company. I'm 38 years old, and that's at Lofredo Fresh Produce in Des Moines, Iowa. He's a blue-collar worker. And I dedicated this fight to him. My dad's worked his ass off. He let me do sports. I didn't have to get a job. He always let me do sports. He's just, one thing I know about my dad and I love about him is he delivers produce. And one time they gave him a pay raise and they put him in a suit and tie and put him in the office. And people out in his route was like, hey, if we don't get Jerry back, we don't want to do business with you. And my dad hated it. He got the pay raise. He hated it. And he has to go back so that he could deliver produce. My dad is an older guy, man, and he still looks good, and he's out there doing it. And he told me, he goes, I love it. I love being out there. I love the people. So I took what my dad gave me, and I'm doing something I love today. Since I was 16, I've been fighting. I put clothes and cleats on my kids' back. My grandfather, dude, who's in heaven with my grandma now, smiling down. And, he invited me to a bar at 16 years old. I don't know a nephew, a cousin that I would be like, hey, do you want to come fight a grown man at 16? My grandpa believed in me. See, I grew up because my mom had a drug problem. And, I grew up in their household. He's seen me fight on the street. He's seen me literally struggle. I got a friend here, Corey Simpson, who I've been friends with since second grade. I beat somebody up in second grade who was a fifth grader when we were kids, bro. I've been fighting for a long fucking time. It's really what I love to do, just like my dad, man. I'm here for purpose, passion, and I'm bringing this fucking pain to this darkness and bringing it into light. It's time to get paid. It's time to get paid.
You came into this weekend as a major villain. Do you hope to bring bare knuckle fighting to your hometown so you can prove to your hometown that you're the greatest?
It's a lot of pressure, probably fighting under your hometown, but Des Moines needs it. I've been screaming it for years to Dana White, but, after I got arrested in 2012, he's like, I won't even fly over that fucking state, because they just gave him so much shit. But 5-on-5 is, if you throw a dart in the middle of the U.S., it lands on the bullseye. That's Des Moines, Iowa. It's the heart that pumps this nation. Blue-collar workers, just like Philadelphia. I have a lot of respect for Philadelphia, but I mean, if this time of year, this moment when it's cold, like all the beer drinking goons, like they want to see it. We sold the crowd out tonight, so I'm pretty sure that Iowa's got my back. We would love to come to Iowa, and you don't know about these Midwest monsters over there, man. They can fight. Like I said, man, I was 16, and I've been fighting. So Des Moines needs this. Let's go.
Congratulations on your win tonight, sir. Very hostile crowd that you were coming into the arena. Positive or negative, how does that affect your performance when you're pretty much up against 18,000 people?
I've been doubted and counted out my whole life. Went to a lot of different elementary schools. I had to wrestle off. I had to play baseball. Kids were cheering for the other guy because I was a new kid. I earned my way in sports. Like I was born, bred, and built for this moment. I knew coming in here, booing, all that, like that had no effect on me. I actually relish in it. And if you actually look back at all the press conference, I never stepped outside the box. I never stepped outside of character. I'm authentically being me, raw dog style, the true heathen. And I was able to just bring my authenticity and bring it to light. So it feels great, and to pull the strings like that. And you know what? I'm going to call someone out. Those Lions in Philadelphia, they were by your boy, Mr. Feldman. He was telling me, like, hey, man, you got to just get up in these crowd, dude. Just tell him all this stuff. So, I had no emotional attachment, to it. So there I go, just pulling some strings and getting everybody's reaction. It felt good, to look back and see like a Conor McGregor style, just being a villain, being an absolute terror. Everybody's like, man, I want to kill that fucking guy. And he's over there just like, ah, 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 ah. And he's making money. And, I watched the Vince McMahon stuff, like life experience. Like this whole moment was absolutely beautiful. And I fucking played it just perfect. It was awesome.
Liam Segarian here from Philly Sports Network in Metro Philadelphia. Jeremy, first off, congratulations. Can you just explain what it feels like to suck the air out of a completely hostile crowd?
I wasn't fighting the crowd. I sucked the life and fucking just broke a man, the underground king. They're stallion, they're king, right? I took him out. I wasn't fighting the crowd. I was literally just I was proving something to myself. Like I said, bro, the 16, the out of the UFC, to leaving there, to the PFL, to the losses. Like I said, man, no one's lost more than me, but no one's put themselves back more than me. I'm showing up fast. I'm showing up hard hitting and still making moves. Like I fell in love with this boxing. My coach Adrian, my team, my people. I really fell in love with this boxing process. I've been in this different mix, and it's kind of been like a resurgence in my career, falling in love, because boxing's a different game. A lot of MMA guys and some people close to me, they don't really put a lot of respect on boxing. I'm sparring professional boxers, so tonight I felt like I was in there with a AAA guy. I told you, he's old, he's slow, he's stiff. I know he was doubting me. You thinking I'm gonna come into like some crowd like you're gonna scare me, bro? You don't know what the fuck I've been through, and I wasn't fighting the crowd. I was fighting just myself, like it was me versus me. And I came in fucking mentally monster style, and I proved it to myself. And it just, this moment, I'm telling you, bro, no one deserves it more than me.
Jeremy, Doug from Enterprise Sports here. Congratulations, first off, on the win. I think everybody kind of wants to know, who's your dream opponent?
Butt Cheeks McGregor. That's the one. That's the money fight, bro. I mean, but I've been telling you guys, bro, like think about calf kicks when there was MMA. No one gives me respect for the calf kicks. I took a motherfucker out with calf kicks. Like, put some respect on my name, bro. And then he got knocked out by Poirier. I got power. I got calf kicks. But when it comes to bare knuckle, bro, no one's beat me. A lot of people say that, but no one's beat me in this fucking game, bro. And I would love a shot to prove it. I'll go to Ireland. I love those crowds, man. And you know what? They respect me over there. I've been over there. They show me mad love. Motherfuckers be buying my grandma and us food, drinks. Like, hey, man, you're a fucking legend. You a legend. So, I mean, bro, the Irish fans are probably the greatest fans in the world. So there would be nothing more than I would love to go over there and wreck somebody again, dude. I'll make him quit.
Crazy Kevin here. I just saw Joe Pyfer. He had some comments towards you. I'm curious what you kind of thought about those comments and what kind of the beef was all about between you two.
Well, I think he got his feelings hurt about what I said. If you ever read the 4 agreements, don't take it personal. And Joe Pyfer couldn't carry my jock strap 34-time vet, 36-time weigh-in vet. Look at my highlight tape. Let's see where he's after 10 fights, in the UFC. Let's see where this guy can really make it. You can talk all the shit and say what you want, but I shut his boy down, shut his team down. Look at my fucking highlight. 34-time vet, 36-time weigh-in vet in the UFC. No one does it better, bro. And I'm the one who left UFC. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could still be doing it. And I see some of those guys that are my age, still fighting, like I used to kind of get mad, like when I was like sitting back, like, man, I could still fucking be there. I could beat these guys. But I made my own path. That motherfucker can't carry my jockstrap. That's real shit. Let's see where he's at in a couple years. Like, for real. I want to challenge him and be like, hey, where you at after even 15 fights, bro? Let's see if you can fucking make it like a big dog. That's me.
Hey, congratulations. Beating Eddie in the fashion you did and having Conor call you out, do you feel like you will finally get the respect you deserve? And is the hate for Philadelphia real?
Man, I did it for me, bro. I don't need no one's respect. Like I said, bro, I've been in the darkness. I got 70 messages, text messages. I've been knocked out before. No one fucking called me. Not my mom, not my dad, nobody. I've been in the darkness, so I had something to prove to myself. No offense, but fuck everybody. They all went against me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Eminem. I'm a piece of white trash. I say it proudly. Like, fuck everybody, bro. Like, that's the attitude. That was the attitude. But I love fighting here in Philadelphia, man. Like, everybody's been cool. Like, the staff, like, everybody behind the scenes. Like, some people did have my back. I got some money on you, rooting for me. And that's tight. I made my man some money back there. I know that. So I need a pizza.
All right. We got one more back here for Jeremy Stevens.
Hey, Jeremy, tonight you and Ben Rothwell were both longtime UFC fighters. You got to see Ben become a world champion tonight. You look great at 165 today. The Conor fight obviously is the one you want, but realistically, would you like to become a world champion in the 55 or the 65-pound division in this company?
I'm not worried about a belt. Those guys, they don't have a name. They couldn't carry my jockstrap like Piper, bro. They no name. Like, I would be the name. I'm a prize fighter. Like, I've taken pay cuts. I want the biggest fucking bag. No one knows my struggle, what I've had to do to get here. I don't want to fight fucking nobodies. And to me, those champions are nobodies. Champion is, like, a lot of people think it's just hardware. I wore this shirt because he said I wasn't a champion. Champion's right here, bro. And I just fucking proved it. I'm the best in the world when it comes to this game. And I'm only getting better. I'm telling you, bro, look at my highlight tape from back when I was a young kid. Stiff. I couldn't even throw a fucking head kick. I remember one time my father-in-law was like, why don't you throw head kicks? So I was like, oh, I'll slip. But really, I was like, man, my hip flexors. Like, I really, like, grown into a person. Like Charles Darwin said, it's not the strongest or the smartest. It's the person willing to adapt to change. Over these years, no one's fucking done it like me. I'm looking fast. I'm looking smooth. I got footwork. I got feints, bro. And I got a lot of skill. It's like an onion. I got a lot of skill that you got to get past to even get to my will. And if you get to my will, I will fucking break you. And like, I've broken 3 men in this bare knuckle game, bro. There's no one better.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jeremy Lohithan Stevens.